Group, and on November 26th, nice day. Small caps were actually crazy today. Was not expecting this at all. Usually the week of Thanksgiving is a slow week. Not today. Today was an absolute on fire day. Everybody, the whole team did really, really well today. I caught PTI for a huge win. Jason, one of the other moderators in chat, caught CLVS for a huge win. He caught AGRX for a huge win. Alex, another one of the moderators in chat, caught CCCL for a huge win. These small caps were just on fire today. Tremendous follow through and momentum. I was not expecting it today. It definitely caught me by surprise, but we were able to jump all over it. If you guys are watching this video and you watched my previous live streams, then you know by now we're keeping the channel open. Yay. So I'm excited about that. I hope you guys are. I'm going to keep this information coming to you. So make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. As always, flip the notification button to make sure you don't miss any of these videos because I'm not stopping. I'm going to keep on putting this content out there for you guys to begin to learn. But just always remember that this content and this information that I'm giving out here on YouTube, it's just the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot more to learn. And for that, I encourage you guys to join me in True Trading Group and get the full curriculum and really get that mentorship and join my tight group. So let's get into this PTI trade, guys. This PTI trade was money. Very clean setup. Short squeeze move. This stock had a decent short position. It broke through a major resistance level, and the premise behind this trade is really about volume and the trade line. That is what this trade is all about. Not VWAP, volume and the trade line. Those are the two main indicators and the two main things that I saw and that I used today to catch this trade. And we're gonna come out. It felt good today to catch this, guys, and to get this kind of action because I was red yesterday. If you watched my video yesterday, I wasted my whole day in that damn Jan trade, JAN, thinking that maybe it was going to squeeze. It never did. And I thought I wasn't going to have a lot of opportunity the rest of the week because of the holiday weeks. But to come back today and then catch a trade like this really was awesome. So let's get to this PTI trade. Let's zoom in. Start fresh. Jason actually was talking to me about this trade like in here, and I just wasn't even really looking at it because the volume wasn't enough. Let me actually move my face out of here. Whoop. The volume just wasn't enough. Okay, the volume on here just wasn't enough to get my attention. But it wasn't until it broke through a major. It wasn't until we broke through a major level on the daily chart at $2. Okay, let me show this to you guys at $2. All right, here we are at $2. This is a gap entry point. The stock had a huge gap down at the end of March, huge gap down. Once we broke through that, the shorts started to cover. Okay, we go back to the 3-minute chart. Look what happens as soon as we broke through this level. Okay, that's when all the volume started pouring in. I'm just going to move myself. I'm sorry, guys, because I really want you to see the volume here. So I'm just keep moving my face. You guys can see. Look at the difference in the volume. Look at that compared to this. Once I started to see this volume, I said to myself, okay, you know what? I really need to start to pay. I need to start to pay a lot more attention to PTI because now the reason why I wasn't paying attention to it before was because the volume wasn't good enough. The volume was just too light, not something I was paying attention to. But once that volume started to come in, I say now I've got a real reason to pay attention to this. It looks like we're in a short squeeze mode. It's time to really focus. Now, important to note, I did not chase this stock up during this move. I did not buy it here. I did not buy it here. I did not buy it here. Okay. Once I realized that the stock is pushing, I let it push. I let it push. I let it push. That helps me from chasing. I let it push. I wait for the pullback. Okay. The volume on this was so incredible. Strong, steady, consistent. That's what you like to see. That's a sign that a stock has momentum. When you're getting real strong, steady, consistent volume like that, that's a sign of momentum. So then what we start to have happen here, I drew my Fibonacci retracement levels. Okay, and what I notice here at this high of the day, that we've got the 38.2 Fibonacci level, we've got VWAP, we've got the trade line. And at the time in chat, I'm saying to myself, and I said to our members in chat, and today was TGG Tuesday, chat room was open free for everybody. So I hope some of you that are watching this video, I hope you guys were in chat with me and you guys recall this trade. A lot of people in chat caught it. A lot of people in chat traded this very, very well. I was really proud of everybody today. But on this pullback, I'm saying to myself, I want to see a slowdown in volume on the pullback. So heavy volume on the way up, and you want to see lower volume on the pullback to let you know it's just profit taking, not aggressive selling. We did not get that in PTI. That is literally the only thing I did not like about this setup. It's the only thing that prevented me from saying that this was an A+ setup. I do not think this was an A+ setup. It was a damn good one, but it was not A+. A+ means I can't find anything wrong with the setup. Everything that I want to see, I'm seeing, and everything, the ideal scenarios there for each indicator and the price action, the volume, everything's perfect. That's an A+ setup. This was not A+ because I want to see lower volume on this pullback. We did not get lower volume on the pullback. In fact, we got the heaviest volume bar of the day. That caused me to take a step back. Once I saw that volume come in on that pullback, I said to myself, okay, you know what? Wait a second. That's a lot more aggressive of a move than I would have liked on the pullback. Let me be a little bit more patient with this setup. Okay? I did not just jump right in here because 215 was my buying zone. We went below 215. We went down to 212, and I did not act. And the reason why I did not act was because I did not like the volume on that pullback. It was way too heavy. Okay, so that caused me to hesitate. But then right away, something else happened that made me say, okay, you know what? The stock still does have momentum. And again, it's volume related. As soon as we pulled down here, yes, strong volume to the pullback, I said, okay, you know what? Let me just be a little bit more patient here. Let me make sure that this thing still has momentum and we're not just going to completely crap and fall apart and go back down to $2 because I didn't want to be getting long at $2.15, $2, and this goes all the way back down to $1.95. So I wanted to be a little patient here. And the very next thing I notice is that the trade line comes into play and shoots this thing right back up to the high of the day. Notice the volume on that move. Okay, see that volume bar on that move higher? Just as strong as the others. So still, real nice heavy volume, and we went from this pullback straight back up to the high of the day. Why is that significant? When you guys have a stock that is pushing higher and volume is steadily increasing and you get the pullback, if that pullback is real heavy volume, it can kill the momentum. Okay, that's why every time when a stock is surging higher and volume's increasing, you want to see volume decrease and slow down on the pullback. Okay, and then if the volume is heavy on the pullback, it can tend to kill that momentum or at least stall the momentum, and the stock the stock kind of gets stuck in the mud. Okay, it no longer is trading free and moving, like it gets stuck. Okay, when you get that real heavy volume pullback. But then, so the fact that we did not get stuck, the momentum was not killed. We shot right back up to the high of the day and still had strong volume. I said, you know what? This thing is short. It's short squeeze. It's in a short squeeze mode. It's still got momentum. I'm still looking to get long this thing, and that's exactly what I did right here. I got long at $2.20. I'll take you guys to my trade. Here we are. Hey, you guys can see. Let me zoom in. Let me move my face. Hey, you guys can see long PTI at 220, stop loss at 210 area. Guys, forgive all the we had the admin and chat and everything was letting people know about the Black Friday sale. For those of you that are interested in the Black Friday sale, make sure you send an email to info@truetradinggroup.com, or you can send a text message to 201-775-9702. We got a real big sale going on right now that includes everything that TTG's got to offer. It's a full year of chat access, trade alerts, SMS text message alerts, swing trade alerts, beginner course, advanced courses, options courses, all future courses that are coming down the road. I've got a swing trading course I'm working on. I've got a trader psychology course I'm working on. That'll all be available for members in 2020. So you guys sign up with the Black Friday sale, you're going to have access to every course that comes out from here on out. No upsell. You guys get everything all included. So if you're interested in that, email, like I said, info@truetradinggroup, or send a text at 201-775-9702. Those are the messages that we were posting up there in chat. So that's why you have a lot of stuff going on the trade announcements. So you guys can see long PTI at 220, stop loss 210. I'm risking 10 cents. This was such an awesome trade. And then you guys can see here, this trade line had been support for us so far all morning. And as soon as this trade line came back up into play, boom, boom, rocket ship, guys. We just exploded. And then notice again, look at the increase in volume. This strong increase in volume tells me what? The stock still has momentum. Okay, we still have momentum. At this point, I said to everybody in chat, my target's 275, 280. Why? Why is the target 275, 280? Let's go to the daily chart. Let's notice here, now that we're above this gap, where's our first level of resistance? Bang. Right there. You guys can see this previous double bottom from December and January in the middle of the gap. That's your first area of potential resistance, and that is where I thought we had a chance to get to. Now let's zoom this back in. So there's the breakthrough, the high of the day. On the first break, I take a little piece of profit off the table, sell 25% of the position, take you back to the trade announcements. You guys can see took some profit off at 234. Then the bulk of my position as we extended to 242. So there's the bulk of the position off the table. And now I'm holding on to 25% of the position. And now what do we do now, guys? What did we look for? Now that we just broke through the high of the day with an increase in volume, a couple things we have to do. We've got to move our Fibonacci retracement level up to the new high. Then we're going to draw a nice little line right across our previous high of the day. Anything line up? Damn right it does. There's your 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. Lines up with the previous high of the day. Lines up with what also? The trade line. The trade line is key for us in this trade. You can see how well this trade line was holding resistance for us. All of these things are working in our favor now, guys. So we get that trade line, it comes up and just shoots this thing right through the high of the day. And look at where we got to, right in front of the resistance level that we identified on the daily chart. And my final take profit was right there at 267. Take you guys back to my trade announcements. Final take profit, 267. It was a great trade. Okay, it was a really, really great trade. This was clean. It was really, really clean. And if it wasn't for that slight increase in volume, not slight, I mean, that was a significant, that was a heavy volume pullback. If it wasn't for that one thing, this would be an A+ setup. Okay, but it wasn't. Still doesn't mean it's not a good trade. Okay, but like I said, the important thing to take from this lesson is understanding that the stock went from that pullback, still, again, another real strong volume bar right back up to the high of the day. I mean, it just snapped back. Okay, just snapped right back. No, didn't mess around down there at that level. It immediately got bought back up, and then we got a really nice move there, guys, and everything worked out great. Okay, it was a really nice trade. Then let me just get to real quick KERN. KERN had a huge move here today. I lost a little bit of money on KERN. I gave back some of my profits. I thought this thing had a chance to really squeeze and get through that $10 area, but it was just the wrong time of day. The thing that worked against us on KERN was the time of day for the trade that I went after. And I'll just walk you guys through it real quick. I wasn't paying any attention to KERN in here. The volume was barely nothing. Then all of a sudden it shoots up and it halts. And when it halts, it got my attention, as did a lot of other traders' attentions. And I said, off the trading halt, I want to make sure the stock still has volume. Well, right off the halt, we got a real nice increase in volume right off the halt. Let me shoot this thing higher. And then on that pullback, okay, on this pullback, I'm noticing to myself the 38.2 Fibonacci level is starting to line up with the trade line and VWAP, and I'm saying that's a great area to get long in front of. So right here, guys, on this pullback is where I got long KERN. Take you guys back to my trade announcements. See, I'm long at 872, and I'm looking now for a decrease in volume on the pullback, which is what we got. Decrease, there's your pullback. There's your decrease in volume compared to the volume on the move higher. It's exactly what you like to see. Then as we start to move ourselves higher, you start to see volume starts to pick back up again. That was our chance. That was our chance to go. I actually added to my position up here, back to my trade announcements, added to a tier 3 at 891, and I thought we were going to go. Right there, I thought we were going to go. But we stalled. And as soon as I saw that we were starting to stall, I said, uh-oh, you know what? We're approaching lunchtime. Okay, lunchtime usually begins around 12 o'clock. So in order for us to get a real squeeze move, we need an increase in volume. We need steady, consistent volume. This stock started from trading zero volume in the morning. We got a little surge in volume. It caused a halt, get some traders' attentions, but is there enough here to sustain the move? Is there enough here to keep this going and be consistent? And we're getting too close to lunchtime. I think if this exact same trade happened 30 or 45 minutes earlier, I think it squeezes. I think it was just the wrong time of day, and we never got the volume increase. Once I saw that we weren't going, I dropped some of my position right there just to play it safe. You can see I took some off at 9:15. That ended up saving me because I sold the rest of the position at 8:30. So dropping 25% of my position here actually ended up saving me because I ended up stopping out of the position right here, final sell at 8:30. Okay, so I took a loss on this trade, and I actually gave back some of my PTI profits, but it could have been a lot worse had I not taken some off the table right there. But what I'm looking for it to have happen here, guys, was when we had a clean bull flag. This was a clean bull flag, and I'm looking for us to break out and go. But the problem was the exact apex of this pattern, the inflection point when you need the stock to break, happened at what? Exactly 12 o'clock. That's right when lunchtime begins. That's why I think if you just take this chart and you just move it over, okay, 30 or 45 minutes, I think this thing squeezes and I think it goes. I think it was just a matter of just bad timing. That's the reason why I think that one didn't work out. But nonetheless, guys, PTI was still a home run, was still a great trade. Even though I gave back some profits there on KERN, I'm still very happy with the day. It was a real delight today, really. I wasn't expecting this kind of action, but we had great action. Great action in small caps. CLVS, AGRX, CCCL had a decent move. We had a lot of small caps that made good moves today. I was very surprised, but I'm not going to complain. I love it. All right. Tomorrow, I expect a slow day. It's the busiest travel day of the year. A lot of traders won't be at their desks. Expect lower volume. Markets close on Thursday, and then Friday will be a very quiet day as well. But I'll be here trading every day this week with videos, with recaps. I'll see you guys in chat tomorrow. Take care.